Disconnect the power. Turn off the toilet angle valve. Lift the toilet lid and seat. Pull up firmly to remove the toilet seat lid assembly. Disconnect the clean water hose. Disconnect all connection cables one by one. Remove the toilet seat lid assembly and place it separately. Prepare the tools listed above. Unscrew the 4 screws on the base of the toilet seat lid assembly. Use a flathead screwdriver to pry open the rear cover clips. On the side of the cover plate, there are 2 screws. First, remove the decorative pad. There is a screw underneath. Use the screwdriver to unscrew the screw. Similarly, on the other side of the cover plate, there is another screw in the same position, which should also be removed. First, disconnect all the connection cables between the cover and the base. Also, use a screwdriver to unscrew and remove the grounding wire. Next, we will replace the signal receiver module. The base has already been separated from the cover. Since part of the signal receiver module's cable is located beneath the mainboard and the flow meter, we need to first remove the screws that fix the mainboard. The cable for the signal receiver module is located in this position on the mainboard. Disconnect the cable, then move it around other cables. Another part of the cable is beneath the flow meter. We need to use flathead tweezers to pry it out. Pry open the clip of the flow meter, then pry off the signal receiver module. This will remove the entire signal receiver module. If you need to reinstall it, the process is much simpler. Just install everything back in place. First, fix the flow meter. It is fixed to the base with 2 clips. Restore the clips. After getting the new signal receiver module, because the original cable routing is too complex, we can directly insert the connector into the cable connection position. Place the signal receiver module back into the clip to secure it. Organize the cables and place them into any available space. Then, combine the cover and the base together. Once the base and cover are properly combined, screw in and secure the 4 screws in different positions. Additionally, there is a screw on the left and right sides of the seat. These must also be installed and tightened securely. Connect the battery cable. Connect the diverter valve cable. Make sure the arrows on the cables match. Connect the kick control cable. Connect the pump cable. Reconnect the clean water hose. Finally, reinstall the toilet seat lid assembly.